Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Power of the Primes Blot. This to me looks like something that you could army build and would look absolutely awesome. It comes in the, standard deluxe class packaging, and if we flip it around to the back it says, "How will the foul Terrorcon foot soldier wield the power of the primes?" So these obviously can combine together, a bit like Combiner Wars. They all come with the same kind of hands and feet kind of pieces. They'll also get used as armor. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing open up and take a closer look. And remember, if you want one of these for yourselves, or any Transformers Power of the Primes figures for that matter, you can get them at Big Bad Toy Store. There'll be a link in the description below. And here we have Blot in his alt mode. Now, this thing does look pretty damn cool. It does have a couple of little drawbacks, though. First up here is the little card that it comes with. And on the back, you just have Quintus Blot. And here we have the little Power of the Primes armor thingamajiggy. So, yeah, it's nice. Got kind of, spikes on the knuckles sort of thing. And you can actually put this on the alt mode as well to store it if you don't want it just hanging around. This is the bottom of the feet, and it's also going to be the same peg you use when you actually use it as a combiner. But you can go ahead and just plug it into the back there if you wish, and it just fits on there nice and snug. Not that you might really want to do that, but there you go. As far as alt modes go, this thing looks fantastic, and it actually reminds me a lot of Triptychon, just albeit a very small deluxe version. You do have the weapon storage on the back, and also you can put it in that hole as well if you want it kind of out of the way, but that's mainly for the robot mode. Now, these claws look really, really cool, and then you have the little feet. It's kind of like a little dinosaur, little kind of beast machine sort of thing. Does have a bit of a backpack, but it fits in with the look pretty well. I like all the different colors. You got these kind of cannons right here. It's just a fun little kind of army builder if you want to use it as that. If you want just a bunch of Terrorcons, you do have the nice Decepticon logo up on the top. That's not a sticker, that is actually on there, and it's got the nice silver surrounding it too. It reminds me very much of like a Reveal the Shield, or one of those kind of heat stickers from G1 and G2 kind of days. A really, really nice transformer. Now, to transform this thing, basically you just unpeg the legs from the back here, and they're going to fold all the way down. And you can just fold these things up and split these apart right here. We go, they are pegged together pretty securely. So moving this guy up a little bit so that you can see what's going on. Then basically with the hands, you just flip those out, and that adds to the trio of claws, which I think looks really, really cool. And basically, you just lift this entire top section up and just come around to the back so you can see a little better. Basically, it double hinges down, and then you want to put it straight down so that it pegs onto these right here. So it gets nice and secured in there. There's not very many steps to it, and that is it. He is already in the robot mode. So yes, you can see he does have a lot of gaps inside there, but the legs are nice and filled out. There's no hollowness to those. The arms do have a little bit of a hollow nature to them, but it's a deluxe class figure. Oh, forgot to put the shoulders up. It's a deluxe class figure, so you don't really notice it as much, especially when you have the arms, just put in straight. But this guy does look really fantastic. We do have the Decepticon logo on the chest. For the Prime armor, you just pull that down, and then you can peg this onto the chest right in there, and you can kind of, collapse the thumbs onto him. So he has that on his chest. I mean, it looks okay. If you really want to use it, then you can do. Obviously, that's really meant for kids. You can have him hold that as a weapon too if you wish, but the best thing to do is have him hold this. Now, he does have this right here which you can use, or he has this peg. Use whichever you want. But obviously, with that, you can even put the weapons up on those turret things up there, and you can still store the weapon on this purple thing on the back there as well. So you do have a few areas that you can store, and the articulation for this guy is really great. You got the ball-jointed head, so you can look up and down a little bit, but it's mainly just left and right. You got the ball-jointed shoulders, so they can come in, out, and go all the way around. You got the ball-jointed elbow, so again, in and out and up and down, and then you got the rotation if you keep it down there. The hands, you actually do get a little bit of articulation if you maybe want to use it like that. You do have the waist swivel, and then hips that come out to the side and go forward and back. Rotation there at the upper part of the thigh, and then you've got the single jointed knee as well. And the feet do tilt out ever so slightly, so he does naturally stand with a slightly wider pose. So I think that this guy looks fantastic in both modes, and for a little deluxe, especially as a generic kind of looking army builder, if you don't use him as a single character, if you just want to build up an army of Terrorcons, I think this is the best guy to do it with. If you can find him cheap, that would be awesome. Now, obviously, he doesn't look perfect in both modes, because obviously, you got some stuff hanging over the back here, and the other one he had a bit of a backpack from these leg pieces. He does look a hell of a lot like the original one, though, so it does have that going for it. And obviously, it's meant as a combiner, so you got to cut it some slack because it technically has 3 modes. So, yeah, this guy looks fantastic, and I definitely do recommend him. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want more from me, there's some videos on screen right now, and some links in the description below to my social media. For more Transformers content, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.